If you're watching this and you're working on becoming a much stronger bass player right now, I'm going to show you some practice you can do away from the instrument that'll help build your rhythmic vocabulary, help you become more aware of meter and form, and maybe even expand your mind a little bit. There's many variations of what I'm about to show you, but for today, let's focus on learning to feel triplets in groups of 5. First, you need to be able to comfortably tap out triplets to a beat. It's pretty easy, just ba 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 ba. Next, I would practice regular quintuplets just to make sure you can feel groups of 5. So ba 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 ba. Now take a look at how this works out. If you play triplets with an accent every 5 notes, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bam. So the way this works out is the next downbeat you land on would be beat 2 of the next measure. So you have one measure of triplets, ba 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 ba. Then beat 2 is the next downbeat. So it's a total of 5 beats when you use this accent pattern. This is how it works out. Now you might be able to count through this just fine in the practice room, but that's kind of too fragile to work anywhere else, and you're rarely going to play through the cycle from downbeat to downbeat in the context of music. And it's going to sound too much like an exercise, not music. So you want to learn how to feel this pattern intuitively to later add in notes and make this musically useful. You can train this by counting through measures in 4/4 while tapping through the 5-note pattern. Okay, so here we go. Triplet, 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 triplet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So then what you want to do is you want to try starting this in other parts of the beat. You might start on the 2nd or 3rd triplet note of the first beat, the 2nd beat of the first measure. You can start subtracting notes from the 5-note pattern. And the idea here is not to count. You want to get away from that. You want to feel where you are both in the measure and the rhythmic pattern. And you want to feel that as like one composite thing. You don't want to be thinking that you have this like 5-note thing over the 4/4. It should feel kind of like one unit. And the idea is you don't want to lose your place in the bar. And it's important to train this, I think, away from the instrument, because once you start adding in notes and patterns and chord changes to keep track of, it just gets more complicated. So this will just help solidify all that so that it's not quite so much to manage once you start adding all that in. So as you can see, this is not my usual teaching location, but if you're interested in working on this kind of thing when I'm back home, we can get into private lessons. That's what I do. I teach. So send me a DM or use the link in my profile to set that up. Thanks.